Y'all come on in. We're gonna make some beauty berry jelly. Welcome to my live. Beauty berry jelly. Hello everyone. I'm gonna have some music playing for y'all while I gather a few more things and give some time for people to hop in. If y'all will please in the comments let everybody know that we're about to start a live of making beauty berry jelly, water bath canning. Guys, how's everybody today? It is 1:47 Central Time, East Texas, and I posted a video, I don't know, it's been over an hour ago, picking the beauty berries and sharing a really nice testimony with everybody. And so here we are. We're gonna do some beauty berry jelly because it's the season right now for it, and I'm afraid if I don't do it today came open. We were supposed to have painters here today and that didn't happen, so that's okay. They're coming Friday, but we're under a remodel and we're not quite finished but close. So I started a walk and talk Monday with my sister. We get on the phone in the morning, we set our alarms and we walk and talk because we live an hour apart. And after I got off the phone from our walk, I went ahead and picked beauty berries so I could get this today going since I have some free time today. I'm gonna light one of my candles. I was a candle maker for 20 years, the Candle Cottage in Nederland, Texas, and I opened in 1998 and we retired the business in 2017. Blueberry Cobbler was my #1 seller and it still is to this day. However, they're retired. There's no more candles to be bought other than what I have here at my home in storage. This candle right here is probably a good 4 or 5 years old, and that's one of the things we were known for is our candles lasted forever and the fragrances were amazing. This is Holly Berry fragrance. I have a pet deer named Holly Berry, so I named this one after her, and it's getting into that season, this fragrance. I'm a seasonal burner. I like holiday scents during the right season and such, and so this kind of goes into the fall. It's kind of like your berry, apples, and cinnamon fragrance. So I'm gonna light this puppy up to add to the ambiance today in the kitchen. And let me show y'all the beauty berries that I picked today. And I haven't washed them yet. I'm getting ready to rinse these in vinegar. And then I'm gonna, wash that off just to make sure there's no little critters in here still. Look at all this, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? But let me pour it, I wanna pour it in this white bowl for y'all to see the beauty of this berry. To me, they have a real light floral, perfumey smell and fragrance, a taste. So it makes a real light kind of florally jelly. And this is gonna be the second time that I've attempted to make this. Several years ago, we've been here 4 years now, and I've done it when we first got here, and I was trying to go low sugar, and I used this pectin with it, and I didn't like the way it turned out. It was cloudy, so it didn't have like, it wasn't attractive, right? And it wasn't appetizing to me. So I'm gonna go back to the old way. We're gonna use Sure-Jell, and I'm not gonna worry about sugar content. We're gonna go ahead and do the whole 3 cups of sugar. Got my sugar. I don't have fresh lemons. It is gonna require, hang on, come here. It is gonna require some lemon juice. So I do have some in a jar, so I will use that. So I kind of quickly just pulled up an easy recipe on Google. I was gonna have my laptop in here and I may go get it, but I wrote it down also. So let me just kind of go over the ingredients with you guys. Be nice if I knew where I put them. Hold on. Where did I put them? Well, I know it was 3 cups of sugar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 pack of pectin, and a quart, I think, of these berries. I'm sure that I have way more than that. So anyways, we're gonna get started. So I'm not holding everybody up. I'm gonna grab my vinegar. We're gonna let these soak in vinegar and rinse them off, and then we're gonna put them in a pot. And I'll move y'all over to the stove in a second, and we'll get those cooked down and get the beautiful aroma and flavors pulled out of those berries, as well as the color. So when we do can them up, that should be a really pretty transparent purple by using this. Also, I want to show you guys, I will eventually start doing TikTok Shop, and my plan for TikTok Shop is to we had a beautiful storefront. I had a candle factory and storefront. You can look up the Candle Cottage in Nederland, Texas on Google, and probably see some of it. We moved our storefront probably 4 different times, and the last one I had, we built a $400,000 building. It was huge, with a factory downtown and all these things, and I call it the Titanic. Long story short, it wasn't really the best advice given there, but God has a plan, right? So I'm okay. And it was time for me to retire anyway and spend time with my family and focus on God. So that's what I did, and I still have all my candle equipment in storage, and I have it labeled for our future grandchildren. I don't know what his plan is with that, but he has me doing other things right now. I'm learning herb plant medicine, God's plants, homesteading, and all those things. And you can kind of go through my TikTok and my YouTube channel, Pharaoh Farms, and catch up on our journey that started after I retired the candle business in 2014. So TikTok Shop. I always have a love in my heart for retail. Since I've been married 30 years to my sweet Tony. Hey Tony, that's part of the name of our TikTok channel. And when we met, I was in cosmetology school, and I did hair for a couple of years, and then I was working retail, fashion, and merchandising. And so I've always loved visual display and all those things, going to Dallas Market and buying inventory to sell, and and the things that I loved. And so that's kind of my plan for TikTok Shop when I get that going. And this would be one of the things, anything to do with canning. And my friend Carrie, I don't know if you're in here, Carrie or Jeff, she actually asked me yesterday if I can. I'm not a big canner. I don't really do a whole lot of pressure canning. I have all the equipment for it, but I've been in the whole rabbit hole of that since 2019, and trying to find what I like the best. And mostly what I like is anything that has a very long shelf life, which is dry canning. You can make it have a 25 to 30 year shelf life, and freeze dry canning. So those are going to be probably more of the routes that I'm going to go now that we're getting the remodel done and getting settled in the home, where we can start working our working pantry and doing things like that. So we're going to invest in a freeze dryer. Not only does a freeze dryer enable you to dry can those goods and have a 25 to 30 year shelf life, it keeps all of the nutrients and vitamins, all the goods in it, whereas dehydrating cooks it all out. And then canning, it only has usually about a 2-year shelf life, is the idea. Now, I know there's probably some old timers out there that will open a jar and smell it and look at it. Okay, it looks good, blah, 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 and they'll eat it if it's 5 years old. I'm not so brave to do that maybe, but so water bath canning, I love to do pickles, hot sauces, and jellies and stuff. And a lot of times we use our jellies for entertaining. If we have guests or holidays, we'll put out cream cheese and we'll put some hot jelly pepper on top with some crackers and things. So that's probably what we'll do with our beauty berry. And then also that I'm a sourdough bread maker. It'd be delicious on a piece of toast. Okay, so let me grab my vinegar, and we're gonna start washing these berries. Thank y'all for being here, everyone. Thank you. I'll be back. And I don't know why I'm talking so fast. I feel like I'm doing a video and I'm about to run out of time or something. Okay, so this is what we wash our chicken eggs with. It's just straight cooking vinegar. It's not cleaning vinegar, okay? White vinegar. And I'm gonna just kind of spray it on these berries real good. And that's gonna get them little bugs out of there, hopefully, if there's any left in there. Y'all have to go back and watch the video I posted earlier today of me gathering the berries and see all the beautiful ones that we have on the property. We moved from 2 acres in East Texas 4 years ago to 89 acres with a 1 mile creek that runs right here through our backyard. I'm looking at it right now, to East Texas, Piney Woods. And I have a really neat story that I just shared about the beautyberry from our move. Okay, so now I got these babies soaking. And while those are soaking for just a minute, I'm gonna fill up my water bath canner. Go ahead and fill it up with some hot water. That way it doesn't take as long. But this is a really nice canner, and it's by the Ball Group. And I've used it several times, and it's worked out really nice. And then I'll move y'all to the stove, and we'll rinse the berries and start cooking them down. I did run some jars through my dishwasher already, and I have them sealed tight in there right now because I'm trying to keep them warm so that when I go to pour the hot jelly into them, that they don't break or anything. Thank y'all for being here. Is this your first time here? Let me see. I have a little cover on my camera, so I have to slide it over to see how many we got in the room today. We got four people in. Welcome, everyone. Thank you. Be sure to like and share. My Hangout used to be YouTube mostly. I did a lot of lives on there and videos and things. So I've been on TikTok now for a little over a year. Just gleaning and learning. There's so much to learn on here. Okay, before this gets too heavy, I'm going to go ahead and move it back onto the base. Okay. I'm going to turn my spigot this way, so when I'm ready to drain it afterwards, I can do that. And this is also what's nice about it. I should be able to finish filling it like this. So I have a working pantry. I'll show y'all. Some of you that just came in new, some others that have been in here before have already seen it. That was part of our remodel. I have a commercial sink in there, and I could be doing all this in there, but my stove is here, and I'm just gonna do it right here to be close to my stove. I'll have to strain those berries after I cook them. That's probably gonna be enough for now because I did the small jars. I don't remember how many ounces they were. Maybe 6 ounces or 4 ounces. So I got this really cool strainer that always comes in nice and handy, and it kind of grabs onto the sink. Let me see if I can turn my camera down a little bit. Y'all bear with me. Maybe come down with it. Hold on. Is that better? That's better. Yes. Okay. So I have my sink here. And after we cook the berries, we're going to strain it through a cheesecloth to get all of the residual berry. We just want the juice, okay, after we cook it. So right now the heck. Sorry. Y'all hang in there. Hang on. I think it got top heavy or something. I got this new cool little thingy-majingy tripod. It does splits and everything. That's what it's doing now. Okay, so we have been letting these soak for a minute in some vinegar. I'm going to pour them into the strainer. Make sure there's nothing left, like little buggies. Aren't they beautiful? They smell good too. little bit of the branch still on it, and I'm not going to worry about that because you can see that, you know, kind of like, they're actually a little bit bigger, I think, than the elderberries. And with elderberries, you know, you kind of have to be careful for the toxins. So I try to get a lot of that off. But we're going to strain all this out anyway. And it should be fine. I'm going to move this over to the stove, but I want to keep my phone plugged in too. Let me move this cupcakey poo. Alright, I'm going to get a pot and we're going to start boiling these beauty berries. I think this looks like a good size. I'm looking for my handles. They should be there. Here they are. We just got moved in after remodeling for almost 6 months, and I'm still trying to find where I put stuff. Okay. So, hey guys, thank y'all for joining. We're making beauty berry jelly right now. I picked it this morning. I did a video before this showing the pickings if y'all want to go look. So our beautiful berries. They're pretty. Candle named Holly Berry. I don't want to put that under the counter though. I'm getting my Sure Gel, my sugar, and my lemon juice. I kind of have this recipe memorized. Still wanting to pick some of that off. Okay. Just relaxing y'all and letting y'all just be in here with me. I'll check the comments every once in a while to see if I need to be chatting with somebody. But y'all just enjoy the music and watching me cook beauty berry jelly. And if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. Okay, so we need to add 3 cups of water and bring it to a boil until we cook all the flavors out of these berries. So we're going to boil these right now in 3 cups of water. Beauty berries. And then we're going to strain that juice, and then we'll put the juice back into the pot and we'll start building the recipe from there. So when we made candles, y'all, we would order pallets, like big pallets of paraffin. And each box was 10 pounds a piece, or not 10 pounds, sorry, 60 pounds, I believe. And They were 10-pound slabs. And we had a variety of different paraffin that we would order depending on what we were making. If we were making votive candles or container candles, you know, you had to have different flash points of paraffin. And so whenever it would arrive, the truck would drop it. Sometimes we would have to, us ladies would have to break down the pallets and carry each 60-pound box into our factory from outside. Sometimes they were able to roll the pallet in, and then we would break down the 60-pound boxes, and we would take the 10-pound slabs and load our 300-pound vats, and we would start building our recipe for candle making. I'm getting 3 cups of water. And I'm going to be honest, I'm usually a little more perky, but I started this walk and talk with my sister Monday, and we're getting up early in the morning and walking on the phone because she's an hour from me, and I'm tired. Okay, so let's crank up the stove. This is our new 48-inch range that we chose through Cooched. And I've talked about it a couple of videos ago, posted on my page why we chose the company. We loved the customer service, and not only that, we loved the look of it, the quality of it, and the versatility of color changing. Like, you could literally change these doors to different colors if you want to. White was the way to go for me this time. I've had a 48-inch decor range before, and it was all stainless, which I loved it too, but now we had an opportunity to play, and so I went with the white. You can even do gold rings, gold knobs, gold handles. I think you can get these doors in like red, green, blue, and the interior is beautiful. I loved it. It's cobalt blue. Isn't it pretty? But I am having a learning curve learning to bake in this oven because I burnt my bread a couple of times, and I've cooked with convection bake. My other oven had it, and from what I understand, you have to go down 25 degrees if your recipe calls for 425 degrees. You turn it down like to 400. I've done that. I'm still having some issues, but the good thing about this company is that they will FaceTime you and be one-on-one with you. So I'm probably going to call them. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Thank you for being here. I'm making beautyberry jelly today. I posted a video before I came on of me picking these this morning. So if you have some time, go take a look at that video. It's really nice. So right now we've got 3 cups of just plain water, and I'm bringing it to a boil, and I'm going to cook out all the flavor and juices, and then we're going to strain this, and then we'll start adding our sugar, our lemon juice, our shore gel, and I've got my jars in the dishwasher already washed and hot, and then we will, good, I'm glad to hear that. Then we're going to put them in the water bath canner and water bath can them for 10 minutes, and we're done. How easy is that? So, we can actually sit for a minute. I'm going to sit right here with my daughter. This is Cupcake. My other daughter is Angel Baby. I don't know where she's on the couch over there. But this crisscross chair, I talk about it a lot, that I ordered for my desk, and my girls love it. So it's actually came in super handy. How are you today, Vicki? What's been going on? Let's chat while we wait on this to come to a boil. I did a live, was it yesterday? No, it was the day before, I think. There's Angel Baby. And if you see me handling my dogs in the kitchen, before I get back to the berries, I wash my hands thoroughly. I always wash hands. Thank you. They're my babies. This is Angel Baby. She's about almost a year and a half old. And this is her mama, Cupcake. Cupcake's about 6 years old. So, they're spoiled. and we have chickens. I have a pet deer out there. She's 9 years old. I bottle fed her when she was 12 hours old. God, what year was that? I don't even remember what year that was. 2014, I think. And what else? Oh, I did a live the day before yesterday, and I was on here for over 2 hours having a ball and met some really nice people in here. It wasn't my first live, but it was, I'm kind of spontaneous, and I do a lot of different things. I have a lot of different interests. So that day, what did I go on? Oh, I made French onion soup. I posted a few clips of it, and you can also go to my YouTube channel, Faro Farms, and watch the whole live. I was able to post the over 2 hour live there. It wouldn't let me post the whole thing on TikTok. I tried, but we did venison French onion soup, which I had for lunch today. It was delicious. And we talked about sourdough starter. I showed how to feed your starter and gave some tips on that. We talked about God's beautiful plants, my homemade apothecary, and that. And so it's a very good live if y'all want to go back and watch it. I always like to try to post my lives somewhere, and it looks like YouTube's going to be the place because you can post long videos on YouTube. Because there's so much good information in lives, and that's what we're here for, is to share. Okay, I did think I saw you there. And a lady, Kathy, she was new in that live and followed me. She was sweet. Yeah, it was a good one. So I'm watching my berries to make sure they're good. Let me get my drink real quick. My babies. Ooh, it's starting to boil. I'm fixing to show y'all because the berries are already changing color. Let me show y'all. My liquid ivy and my Celtic sea salt. Let me wash my hands real quick. I have to get a little hand towel, little girls. I done lost my towel over there. Okay, let me show y'all these berries, y'all. They're already turning brown. That's because it's cooking out all the goodness into this water. So that's what we're trying to infuse, almost like a tea. If you haven't made jelly before, I'm sure there's lots of you that have. It's not new. So when we get all that infused in there, we're going to strain it, and then we're going to build our jelly. So I'm kind of waiting. Let me stir it real quick. Just a little bit. Oh yeah. It's not taking long for it to turn color either. Or for them berries to turn brown like that. Let me go look on my, I pulled up a simple recipe. I'll take y'all with me and you can see my working pantry where it's another place where we could have made the jelly, but I don't have a stove in here. So I opted to do it out here. But this is my commercial sink. I could have plugged the water bath canner in right here and do it all here. And I still could do that if I want, but I decided to just be in the pretty kitchen with the music. Okay, so let me show y'all what is going on. Who's pulling? I didn't pull all that up. Somebody in my computer? I think I have. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so this is just a simple homemade beautyberry jelly. Wash the beauty berries thoroughly and place them in a medium pot with 3 cups of water. Boil them for about 20 minutes. Okay, that's good to know. So it's 2:15. I'll boil them for about 10 more minutes because it's probably been at least 5. So 2:15, 2:25. Okay, and then you're gonna strain the juice. This is 20 minutes, breaks down the pulp. Then you're gonna strain out the juice. Measure 2.5 cups of juice and pour it back into the pot. Well, I want all the juice. Why are you telling me that? Okay. Then add lemon juice, sugar, and pectin. Bring this mixture to a boil and then simmer it all for 20 minutes, stirring frequently. Ladle this into your prepared jars. If you want to skip the canning process, just let the jelly set for 24 hours at room temperature without disturbing it. If you are canning it, process it. Where are you going?
in the water bath counter for 10 minutes and then let it set for 24 hours on the counter without disturbing it. For a pressure canner, bring 5 pounds of pressure, 8 minutes. Oh, I didn't know you could pressure. I don't like. I would rather water bath. So, anyway, okay, we got it right. Anyway, this is the working pantry. This is where we will be for sure doing a lot of deer processing, and we got our eggs. My girl, I have Quill, and this is my little egg station. I've been selling our eggs at our local auction. I finally got certified to do that. We had all our birds, we had our farm tested for PT, and we passed the test, so we have healthy birds, and we're able to sell, and I'm making about $53 a week at the auction. Let me see how much battery I have. Selling my bird eggs that help pay for all my feed. It's pretty amazing. Look at that. Anybody new coming in? We're making beauty berry jelly. Me and my girls. Cupcake and Angel baby. Where's Angel? There she is. Anyway, that's what we're doing today. Who knows what we'll be doing tomorrow? I might be singing on the couch to you guys, because I do that too. There's a few videos y'all can go watch of that. Oh, and let's look at the couch, because I have to wait till 2:25 before I strain that. This is our new couch, part of the remodel that we did. This is our chinking wall that we designed in the remodel that is 100-year-old wood. We tore down a 100-year-old farmhouse 2 years ago. We moved here 4 years ago. God put that in our path, and it became our mission to repurpose all the wood. So these beams are 100 years old. This beam up here, all the wood you see is 100 years old. This beam my husband thinks is 200 years old. It was under the farmhouse. And he loves to say now it's on top of the house. It's kind of cool, you know. All the beadboard in our hall. So I had my candle business from 1998 to 2017, and we have a son, and he grew up in the business and everything, and he stayed on my hip. He always came first. I juggled being, you know, a mom, a new mom even, you know, he was a newborn when I started the business. A wife and a business owner, and I did it. I did it for 20 years, and I don't know how, looking back, I did it. But one thing I realized in our home that we had built together to raise our son in, I didn't really get to go put a lot of pictures up because that business kept me so busy all year long. And I made up for it in the remodel. This is our gallery hall wall. And so now we have these 8x8s that I ordered off of Bookface, actually. So I'd like to see if TikTok Shop offers things like this. But I was able to get 16 of them for $89.99, and they come with a sticker on the back, and you can pull them off and move them as much as you want to. So we're still building our wall. We got to get into our pictures, and we want to find some baby pictures of Drake and us, and we're going to kind of create our gallery, you know, young to old, you know, to where we are now. That's my husband Tony with hair. Let's see. Let me show y'all a couple of cool ones here. This is Holly Berry, our pet deer, when she was a baby. And then that Sugar Baby, she was my 14-year-old Yorkie that was my Candle Cottage mascot. She was in all the commercials. She'd go on the local news with me. And this is Drake when he was a little baby. And then this is my grandpa. I'm going to show y'all a bigger picture. And that's Drake's graduation. He looks like my grandpa here. But here's Mom. It's my daddy. And then this is Grandpa. This is my dad's dad. Downtown Port Arthur, Texas. Look how handsome he was, y'all. Isn't that awesome? This used to hang in my show window at my storefront. I loved it. I had a picture this big of that, and I had it blown up, and I've had it framed at Hobby Lobby. So it's now in our gallery. And then here's some more of the 8x8s. This is when we first moved here. That's me. That's Mike, who lives on our property with us, and Tony. And we are getting a master plan for our remodel, and that was 2 years ago. I love this picture. And then we finally made it happen. These are some chandeliers that came out of the candle cottage that I saved to go into wherever we ended up in the world. I brought them everywhere we went with until we landed. And these are coffers that we had done out of the 100-year-old farm wood. They're called coffers. There's 2 of them. You see the other one down here. Okay, let's go see what it's 2:22. So our stuff should almost be ready. This is our creek. We spend a lot of time in it. There's Tony in the creek. There's Tony and Mike. And we have lots of deer out here. And here's our backyard. That's our back porch with the creek. Isn't it pretty? My sisters. One of my dear friends. And me and my mom and sisters. Wedding picture, 1994. Ah, Christmas. My Meemaw, she's 98. I smell those beauty berries, y'all. The whole house smells like beauty berries. My mom and dad. And our son and my mom. All right, let's go check them out. 2:22. So see, that worked out good. So funny how this jelly turns out to be such a pretty purple, because it doesn't look like it would, but it's going to. I bet you I only do get 2.5 cups of water out of this by looking at it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna get my bowl out and my strainer so we can get ready to do all that over here at the sink. So, oh, you did? That's okay. We're gonna be here for a little bit. No worry, no worry. I can sit here and talk to myself. I mean, it gives me something to do too, but I do love having y'all here. And I like to try to talk with y'all too, so I know I get busy sometimes and I can't, but okay, what am I doing? I'm gonna strain it into this. It's 2:24. We got 1 minute, y'all. Let me get set up over here and I'll pull y'all back. I don't even know if I'm gonna use a cheesecloth. I'm gonna try without it first, and then I can always strain it again. I'm doing good. Doing wonderful, Vicky. I hope you're doing good today. I guess the idea too of using a cheesecloth is you can press and get most of that juice out, but I'm gonna do it. I'll get it done. Don't worry. You know what my mom always used was pantyhose. Do y'all remember that? I'm gonna tell y'all, the next time I make beauty berry jelly, I'm gonna make sure I have jalapenos on hand, and I'm gonna try to do a jalapeno beauty berry. Something tells me that would be amazing. I think jalapenos are good just in anything. Okay. And we're gonna reuse this pot to cook down our jam. I'm trying to decide I want to do that. I guess I will. Get all this pulp out of there. Okay, I'm just gonna take my wooden spoon and press as much juice out as I can get. Jessie, thank you. I'm making beauty berry jelly. It's gonna be so elegant. We have some friends over and we can put out an appetizer plate with some cream cheese, beauty berry, put some chopped jalapenos on top with some yummy sourdough crackers for an appetizer. Well, we go to Fredericksburg every January with a group of friends. I'm sure I'll be bringing some for us to enjoy. Okay, I think I squeezed that out enough and try to see if this bowl is too hot to pick up. I think it's fine. Look at that. It's pretty rich in color, so I think it's gonna do what we want it to do. Okay, let's go read the instructions again, guys, before we get crazy over here. I'm gonna put it back in here. And then we're gonna go back in here because my laptop's in here. I didn't feel like unplugging it and moving it because it's all behind that. Okay, so we strained it, measure 2.5. I didn't even measure, I'm not gonna worry about it. Add lemon juice. I wonder if I should measure though, just in case it's not enough. I might need to add water to it. I'll look and see. Because we're going to add our lemon, sugar, and pectin. Let me go ahead and write that down again, so I remember. We need 1 pack of Sure-Gel, pectin, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 3 cups of sugar, and I'm not going low carb because every time I try to do that it comes out not pretty or it doesn't taste right. I'm going the whole shebango. 1 tablespoon of butter. How pretty, huh? Okay, so let's see. 2.5 cups. Then add lemon juice, sugar, and pectin. Okay. Bring this to a boil and let it simmer for 20 minutes. Stir frequently. Ladle it into... When do you put the butter in? Where do you put the butter? Well, it doesn't tell me. Then add lemon, sugar, and pectin. Bring to a boil. Simmer. Ladle. That's so weird. I've never even heard of putting butter in your jelly. Have y'all? You probably can't read this. It's probably backwards. Okay. Let's just get after it. We are getting after it. Do y'all like this angle? Can y'all see fine? Because this tripod that I have is so fun. I can hang it up here. Bend the leg like that. I don't know if that's gonna work. I'm definitely not gonna do it over the pot because if my phone fell off into the pot, I'd cry. So I hope y'all like this angle, okay? I need to get my measuring cups to get my sugar and my measuring spoons, okay? I'm gonna go get that real quick. I'll be back. We're making beauty berry jelly. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Oh, good, Jessie. Me too. And I'm going to post this whole live on my YouTube channel, Farrah Farms. So if you came in just now and you've missed the beginning, it will be available on my YouTube channel, Farrah Farms. This little guy here, but I don't remember what. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, smells good to me. So just open it, it's a brand new jar. I'm nervous about the butter. It didn't tell me when to put it. What the heck? Alright, let me look at this. What do I do with you? All you need. 1 box is to 1 quart. Okay, we got this. We're doing 3 cups of sugar though. That box says 4. So we're gonna do 1 box. So we did 2 tablespoons of lemon. We took our beauty berries. We boiled them in 3 cups of water for 20 minutes. I strained that out. Put the liquid juice, infused juice back into the pot. Now we've added 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 1 pack of Sure gelatin, and we're gonna do 3 cups. I like that this recipe I pulled up on Google. It's a simple beauty berry recipe is what they worded it as, is only calling for 3 cups of sugar because the Sure Gel box is saying 4. And you know, I really don't want it. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's turning purpley. It's kind of, the color is not as dull as it was a minute ago. How pretty is that? If I put some butterfly pea flour. I've never heard of putting butter in jelly. Vicky, me neither. Should I skip that part? I think I'm gonna. But I am gonna do my sugar. Y'all, that is so pretty. Let me get this open. There we go. Hold up. I'm not gonna even turn that heat on yet because I don't want it to overcook. I probably am gonna put it on that very small burner and let it simmer because I do not want this to cook out and thicken up too much. Hang on. This is so pretty. Beauty berry. I just love you. Okay, there's 1, 2, and 3. Now, I'm a prepper, guys, and I keep 5-gallon buckets of all my dry goods, and then I use these smaller glass jars for my working jars. So I'll be refilling this container. We don't use a lot of sugar, really. Only thing we use it for, white sugar like this, is feeding our hummingbirds. But I also keep it in my preps just for, you know, any kind of doomsday that we might need it. You never know. Make bread, whatever. Or medicine. Alright, now I'm going to turn this little burner. Nope, that ain't it. I'm still trying to learn these burners, y'all, on this new stove. I'm going to put it on medium low. So we're going to cook this stirring frequently, it said, for 20 minutes. So I got my water bath canner. It's a ball canner. Let me show you guys. Let me show y'all this too. I'm sorry. Anyway, the ball canner is that one over there, and I love it. It's worked out really good for me. I have it loaded with water already. I have my mason jars already washed and staying warm in the dishwasher right now. So when this is ready, I'm going to start timing the 20 minutes when it comes to a boil, I guess. It's beautiful. Ooh, and it smells so good. I was saying earlier, Beauty Berry has a light floral perfume aroma. And being a candle maker of 20 years, I know my fragrances very well. We had over 100 fragrances that we would make in our shop, in our factory. And this is a beautiful fragrance. If you're new coming in, we are making beauty berry jelly. I posted a video before this of me picking them, and I will be posting this entire live to my YouTube channel because you can post videos 10 hours long on YouTube. You can't on TikTok, I don't guess. But my YouTube channel is Pharaoh Farms. Ferro Farms. Welcome to the live. How's everybody doing today? In this crazy world. Y'all feel like you're in the Twilight Zone sometimes? This is gorgeous. My sugar's just now kind of getting melted. Okay, I'm gonna. It says stir frequently, but it doesn't say constantly. So I'll give it a chance to boil, and then I'll come back and stir it. So let me show y'all the ball canner. This is it. Got it. I got the little metal ring thing at the bottom that keeps your jars from breaking while they're in the water bath process. Okay, and then when we get my jars are in here in the dishwasher right now. I don't want to open it because I'm trying to keep them warm so that when I fill them they don't break. So we're going to put it on canning. That green right there, this is off right now. So when I get all of my jars in here loaded, that's when you flip it to canning, and then you put the lid on, and then when it comes to boil, that's when you start timing it for 10 minutes for the water bath. And that's what we're gonna do. Pretty cool, huh? And this is the berries, the beauty berries that we strained, boiled and strained. My chickens will eat all that probably. And this is just some of my canning supplies I store in that jar. And this is the size jar. Oh look, hold on. Here it is. Isn't it nice? I think we got ours at Tractor Supply. But if TikTok Shop has it, you better bet your bottom dollars when I get a TikTok Shop going, I'm going to put it in my shop. This is the size jar we're doing, which is a half pint. 8 ounces. Half pint. So I'm anxious to see how many we get out of this amount of liquid right here. How pretty. Looks like candy. Thank you, Vicky, for sharing, hun. That helps a lot. I appreciate it. I don't know if I should turn that heat up or not. I don't want to. It's got to do its thing for 20 minutes. Turn it up just a little hair. I think I can share it with my little sis. She's a nurse and she's running her department at the hospital, so I doubt she'll be on right now. I doubt she'll be on right now. I'll share it with some of my friends though. Let's see. Queen. Miss Robin. Melissa. Let's see. Robin. Did a few shares. Thank you for liking the live, Jessie. Appreciate you. And thank y'all for the likes. I got 90 likes. Thank you guys. Super sweet. Let's just relax. We're just relaxing and making beautyberry jelly. Y'all enjoy the music while I pick up the mess, while I'm waiting on the beautyberry jelly to come to a boil. So I'll turn y'all this way where I'm working. Gonna pick up the mess. I hate to waste them berries. you know, because my chickens might would want them, but they love them. I fed them to them today raw. As humans, they say they can give you a stomach ache and diarrhea. So you don't want to eat them, too many of them, raw. I tasted one when I was on Walk and Talk with my sister to describe the fresh flavor to her. So I got them in this bowl, and I might go give them to the chickens. They know what not to eat. So, you know, they won't eat it if they don't like it. This was so easy. I have 2-gallon bags of figs in my freezer, and I have two 1-gallon bags of plums in my freezer that I haven't been able to get to because that remodel we've been under. But I need to make some jelly out of those. Now that I've kind of played with this recipe, I'm gonna probably make that happen. Still hasn't come to a boil. Smells good though, y'all, and it's beautiful. That smells so good. I think it's about to boil. Do y'all think? Okay, it's 2:44, so I'm gonna say, hang on guys, I gotta verify this puzzle. Queen taught me this the other day so that they know I'm still here. TikTok. What was I gonna tell y'all? Welcome to the live, you guys. We're making beautyberry jelly and we're just relaxing in the kitchen today. I'm happy to have y'all here, and I will post the whole live on my Pharaoh Forms YouTube channel so that you can go back and watch from beginning to end. And the other day we did an over 2-hour live, and I made venison French onion soup. We talked about, I fed my sourdough starter and I gave a lot of info on that, and we talked about herbal medicine and my apothecary, and it's on YouTube. You can go watch it. Look, look, look. It's starting to boil. So it's 2:45 right now. At 3 o'clock, I'm gonna stop it and fill my jars up. So I do a lot of different variety of things. I don't even know where to start. Candles, I made candles for 20 years. We talked about that. When I closed, I was trying to find myself artistically again, and so I got into face and body painting. And then I went into a tattoo apprenticeship. I couldn't believe it. but I think God was bringing me back to my cosmetology roots, and I ended up easing into permanent makeup. I better stay over here and watch this. Into permanent makeup. And so I did permanent makeup for 5 years, and then I retired that. When did I retire that? Almost 2 years ago, because we moved out to the country and I lived too far for my clientele to follow me that I had built up. I had a few that hung in there with me, but I believe that God has other plans. I know He does. And so I've also been self-taught in some of my art. I did my own little self-study on oil painting and color theory. When I got into permanent makeup is when color theory started making sense to me. You know, because eyebrows and tattoo ashes out a lot. Your body absorbs certain colors, and that's why if you see women walking around with blue tattooed eyebrows, they need a touch up. They need color correction. They need orange put back in to make it brown again, because their body absorbed it. So I started playing around with that, and I'm just a self-taught everything. I'm not certified in certain things other than cosmetology. I did get my license for that, but you don't learn that really until you get out into the field and get your hands dirty. That's, I think, with any trade, honestly. You really don't learn the tricks of the trade until you get out there and you have a very good mentor that you follow. So I always feel like everything I've ever done, I've always had to teach myself, and it's kind of frustrating because it slows things down. So I played around with acrylics, then I played around with oils, and then I learned you can underpaint with acrylics, and I love roses, and that's my thing. And so I painted roses and sculpted them in clay and all the things. I'm looking at the clock because this is starting to feel thick. Not quite, but let me show y'all. It's our beauty berry jelly, you guys. We got to boil this for, it said 20 minutes. I'm waiting until 3 o'clock hopefully before we pour it up in our jars, okay? So I'm just chatting with y'all while we're waiting on that. What else? So after I closed my candle business of 20 years officially in 2017, I was already on a sabbatical, but I really went deeper into a sabbatical. So I've been on a sabbatical for about 10 years, and I really have seen God working big time. He's put a lot of things in my heart to study and learn, and I started learning plant medicine when we moved here 4 years ago, and so we have a whole apothecary in there, and I'm ready to start getting creative again in my barn. We just bought 2 pottery kilns, and I haven't even been able to see if they even fire up or not because the remodel has kept us busy. We've been in an RV for almost 6 months, and we just moved back in our house probably about almost a month ago, and we're still not finished. Painters were supposed to come today, and they had to cancel, and they're coming Friday. They're coming to do all the touch-up paint. Next week we're having our 100-year-old floors sanded and waxed. It's going to be beautiful. We have this amazing guy that has been in the industry for 30 years, and he's a master of his craft, and we just decided to do this method instead of polyurethaning because it's ideal for water, because some of those floors are in our master bathroom, and then we have our dogs, which are potty trained, but they once in a blue moon they'll have an accident, and we don't want to be stressing over that. So we're having this whole back den. I'd like to show y'all, but I can't get too sidetracked. I need to keep stirring this, I think, but I'll show y'all real quick. So when they come Monday, we have to move all of this. These couches came out of that 100-year-old farmhouse. We have to move all of this, rest of this stuff that's kind of lingering right now, out this weekend, because they're going to fill all these holes in this floor, and we're going to stain it early American, and then he's going to wax the floors as well as our bathroom. And then the electricians still have to come back and do a lot of electrical work. And so, you know, we're not quite done, but we're close. We're super close.
And once that's done, we're going to be getting crafty around here. And I'll bring y'all along the ride. Get those pots fired up. And I've started a pottery wheel class. It's an hour from here I have to drive. And I'm learning to spin the wheel. Oh yeah, I love waxing floors. Is that what you do? You know, my husband ordered this chopping block off of Amazon. I don't know if I can say that on here. And that's what I feel like the floor is going to look like. It's going to be so gorgeous. And I love the feel and look of it. It's rich looking, you know. It's 2:52. Man, it's like the time is going slow for this. It's doing good though. I'm not worried. I feel like I have to keep stirring you though, buddy. Maybe I should turn the heat down now a little bit more, just so that it doesn't over thicken or something. Thanks, Vicky. We love it. We put our heart and soul into it. We found a really neat young couple that live about. I clean homes for a living. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Now this is a finish that they're going to do on the floors. Like our floors are still in the raw. We haven't done anything to them. So that's a good question for me to ask you then. When this flooring guy comes, he sands the floors. He stains. I don't think we're going to stain the bathroom. We're just going to sand. But then he's going to put a wax coating on it. No polyurethane. We're not doing any of that. It's just gonna be wax. So what do you clean your client's home wood floors with? Oh, okay. So you use a wax to clean their house? Are their floors waxed, or are they? Is it real wood with a wax coating already, or is it real wood with a clear finish, like a polyurethane? Bona, I think I've heard of it. Okay, let me screenshot that. Hold on. Gotcha, girl. Thank you. I'm gonna definitely look into it. Y'all, this looks like cinnamon candy, but it is beauty berry jelly. How gorgeous is it? It's 2:54. I'm trying to hang in there till 3 o'clock on this before I pour it up, but I really think 3:05 would be the actual 20-minute mark, because it started coming to a boil almost, at 15 minutes ago. It'll be 15 minutes at 3 o'clock, and it calls for 20-minute boil time. I think my mom, you see that foam on top a little? I think she used to strain that out, or use a paper towel maybe and pick it up so it don't end up on the top of your jars or something. It stays clear. Welcome to the live, everyone. We are doing beauty berry jelly, and don't mean to repeat myself, but in case someone new hops in, you can go to Pharaoh Farms on YouTube and watch this whole video after I get it uploaded there. This is our syrup. We've already boiled the berries, strained the berries. We added 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. We added 1 package of Sure-Jell and 3 cups of sugar. Called for butter, and I'm scared of it, so I didn't add butter. I also am a cook and security. Oh wow, you're very versatile like me, girl. Okay, it's real wood. Oh, thank you for telling me that. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna screenshot that too so I can show my husband. That's amazing.
Do a little bit of everything. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. I like to stay busy too. Me too. I have a sister, two sisters. I'm the middle, and anyway, my younger one lives closer to me, but she's about 45 minutes from me. My older sister is by my mom and dad. They're about an hour from where I'm from. We moved out into the country, to the woods, and 4 years ago. So my sister, my oldest one, we're both retired now. Her and I. She was a teacher, and my little one's a nurse. She's still working. And so Dina and I started Monday doing what we call walk and talk. And we get up, we set our alarms, we get up and we get on the phone and we talk while we walk. So this morning, during our walk and talk, when I found out my painters weren't coming today, I said, you know what? Today's the day, Dee Dee. I'm picking my beauty berries and we're going to make jelly because the season's going to end and I'm going to miss it. And so that's what happened. And I posted a video before I came on live. You can go watch it, of the beauty berries. So yeah, and if the painters had come today, I would have found a way to stay busy doing something. So I'm like you, girl. I like to stay busy. I like to learn. It's 2:58. We're doing good. This is so pretty. Y'all see it on the sides? I forget if you're supposed to scrape that or leave it. I don't know. I don't remember. I kind of think you leave it. Thanks for the likes, everybody. I cannot wait to taste this. I've made those cinnamon pickles before, y'all. We'll have to, that's a 5-day process. We will have to make that happen. Maybe next spring though, because we didn't get to plant pickles this year. Well, we did, but we didn't get to really focus on our garden this year with the remodel. 2:59. I'm gonna try to go 5 more minutes, y'all. And then we're gonna jar it up. I have 3 biological siblings and 1 stepsister, 1 half-sister, and 1 stepbrother and 1 half-brother. Wow, that's amazing. There was a lady on my other live the other day. She had 5 siblings, and then I think it was 5 siblings, and then her parents adopted 5 more or something like that. I was amazed. When I make jelly, I also use the leftover on the sides of the bowl. What do you do with it? What? Are you talking about this stuff right here? What do I do with that? I know when I'm cooking, that's all the goodness that you put back into your gravy and stuff, but with jelly, am I supposed to scrape that back into this jelly? I also use the leftover on sides of the bowl. Yes, it adds good flavor. Okay, cool. Oh, here it comes then. Let's get it in there. Can y'all see this? I hope I got my camera angled right for you guys. Trying here. I swear it looks like cinnamon candy. Okay. Thank you for telling me that, Jessie. See, I'm learning on my own live. I can somewhat water bath can, but I'm not mastered at it, you know, with recipes and stuff. As long as I know the technique to keep it safe, no botulism, I'm good, but this is good to learn about. I'm excited. Fine. It's almost like sugar, huh? Like when you spin cotton candy. Yes, it adds good flavor. Okay, I think I just read that. Beauty berry jelly. Anybody new popping in? Thank you for coming. Welcome. Enjoy the music. Relax with us. We got about 5 more minutes, y'all, and we're going to start jarring this up and get it in the water bath canner. And I have 8-ounce jars that we're going to fill. I kind of have a feeling I'm probably going to get maybe at least 3, maybe 4 jars out of this. And I had a whole bowl of beauty berries that I picked. Hello, thank y'all for coming in. Any newbies here? I'm so glad, Jesse, you came on and told me to scrape these sides. You just saved the beauty berry day. All the efforts didn't go to waste. Let's see, it's 3:04. Oh my gosh, y'all, 1 more minute. Hold up now, we're getting ready to get geared up. I'm going to move us over to the, in 1 minute, I'm going to move us over to the sink where the dishwasher's at. We'll get them jars filled and dropped into the canner. My dad back in the day taught me how to make all kinds of jelly. What state are you in, girl? That's a blessing, big time. My mom is a canner. I just wish they'd move here. She's an hour away from me. But they're gonna come visit and we'll have weekends of canning. She knows how to do it too. She used to use pantyhose. I remember when I was a little girl, they'd take us blackberry picking. She'd get all them pantyhose out and strain her jellies. She was good. Get at it. That's so cool though that your dad taught you. I love it. Okay, we're ready. Yeehaw! Let's get it. Now, Jesse, am I supposed to get a napkin and pull up these foamy bits, or just don't worry about it before I pour it in my jars? Is it going to make it ugly on the top? You know, once it's in the jar. God, that smells good. I need to get my hot pad thing to put this pan on. We're going to fill the jars here. Cupcake, I'm going to move you. You can stay in the chair though, darling. Just going to move you right over here. Okay, Mama. Okay, guys. Let's get us set up here. Northern Colorado. How cool. But they all say I have a southern accent. How funny. Hey, Queen J. I'm not a canner, Vicky. That's okay. You might be after today, huh? Queen, on my walk and talk with my sis this morning, I picked some beauty berries, and we're fixing to jar up some. Hey, Queen, Carrie, Queen, we're getting ready to jar it up. I'm gonna grab it because I don't want it to get congealed in the pot. Hold on. Look how pretty it came out. The color. Can you see it? You're fixing to see it in the jars. Hold on. Smells amazeballs. I googled a simple recipe, and I'm going to post the whole live on my YouTube channel, Carrie, at Pharaoh Farms, after I get off. I tried to post that other live on TikTok. Maybe you can tell me. It acted like it was going to let me, and then it didn't. It was over 2 hours long. But YouTube, you can post 10-hour videos on there, you know. So I'll just put them there. No probs. Okay. Here's my ladle. I need to get my paper towel and vinegar. It's getting real. It's getting real. With vinegar. And I'm going to open up my dishwasher and pull one jar out at a time because it's warm in there. It's gorgeous. Now, I know you got to leave like a ½ inch headspace or something. I've got this little gadget here. There's a quarter. Okay, this is a ½ inch headspace. I'm going to pour a little more. Can y'all see okay? To get it to ½ inch. It's almost there. Okay. Look! Put it under that light. Look. I think it's just going to get prettier. And don't forget to cool your jelly down too. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cool it down for 24 hours. I'm anxious to see how many jars I get. I can't believe I just did that. I think I'm getting too excited over here, Jessie. Because it smells good and it's beautiful and I can't believe how pretty. Just pour it down in there on the side there. Okay. It looks like candy apple, the red. So pretty. Have you ever made beauty berry jelly, Jessie? This is my second time to make beauty berry jelly, and I used that pectin that's supposed to be less sugar, and it came out ugly. So I didn't do that again. This time I'm doing the Sure Gel. I have not yet made that kind of. Do y'all have beauty berry? I'm watching for my office now, and I'm going to have to make good. Do y'all have beauty berry in Colorado? I bet y'all do, huh? Or is it an East Texas thing? We just got out of chanterelle mushroom season, and I missed the season. I'm so sad because you can't buy them. They only grow in the forest. So when the season comes, you want to get them because, you know, you can't. Mushroom farmers can't reproduce them. Okay, I don't think this is going to be enough to fill this jar. So with my plan, which I'm sure you've done this too, is I will hang on, put this jar in the ice box and we'll start eating on it. Because it'll work in the ice box for 3 weeks, I believe. Jelly that doesn't get processed. I'm not complaining because I have some beautiful butterfly pea flour sourdough that I made that we can toast and put it on with some butter. See, it's not going to fill it all the way. That's okay. Almost had it though. I want to taste it. I'm fixing to. Give me a spoon. Taste it. Was it good? Kind of tart, but sweet. That would definitely be good on toast. And I would put it on cream cheese with some jalapenos. I love jalapenos on cream cheese especially. You get a little bit of sweet and heat. Okay, I'm cleaning the rims, y'all, so that my jars seal really nicely, and I'm using vinegar. I'm trying not to touch any of the inside. Keep it. That one almost looks a little fuller. So I only got 3.5 jars out of that big old bowl. So I almost need, and y'all, we live on 89 acres, okay? So we have beauty berry everywhere. I need to kind of, now I know that I need that quantity twice if I want like at least 8 jars of this. Let me see how much I did that one. Almost over, but not quite. I'm gonna let it rip. Hopefully I'm good. I hope so. I think I'm okay. 1/4 inch. Sometimes it's a 1/4 inch headspace, right? Okay. Put my little lids on, and I'm like I was at the Candle Cottage. I like everything to be lined up. So it says ball right here, and I'm going to line my lid up where it reads properly. And then you spin your lid, you tighten it, and then you come back and loosen it a little bit. I at least know that, I think. Tell me what you do, Jessie. Back and back. Kind of sad. I mean, I'm happy, but that you have all this work and you only get 3 jars. But okay, let me show y'all the water bather. Put it in, perfectly filled, because you want it to at least come an inch or 2 over the jar. I just hope they don't knock around in here because I don't have it all the way full. I'm wondering if I should put some empty ones in there so they stay stable. I might do that with some water in them. Hang on, y'all. I'm gonna, I don't know if this is necessary, but I'm gonna do it. So these jars take some of the water out because it was about 4 inches over the top, and I don't want it to take too long to come to a boil. Might could take a little more out, but I'm not. Okay, so we are canned up. I only have 3 jars in here, but I filled all those with water so that those are stable and not flopping around in here. Now I'm going to turn this to canning. Not sure why my light didn't come on though. Hang on. It was on a minute ago. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we on canning. Have it turned all the way to canning. And I'm going to put the lid. And we're going to boil it for 10. When it comes to boil, we're going to set our timer for 10 minutes. I'm fixing to go get me a piece of sourdough and toast it and put some butter and the rest of that on there. Y'all want to try it with me again with bread? Guys, we are moving my baby right now. We are making beauty berry jelly. And I have some homemade butterfly pea flour sourdough bread. I want to show y'all also this that I did today. This is something real popular on TikTok shop right now, and I'll be adding it to my shop once I get one. The D3K2. You have to take vitamin D3 with K2 for it to absorb where it needs to go. It goes in your tissue if you don't, and you want it to go to the right place. I might have said that wrong, but anyway, I thought these were cute bottles, and so I put mine in here, and then I'll just pour me one out when I need it, and then I cut the label off and stuck it on there. So this is my apothecary, my plant and herbal stuff. But you can see on here how I cut these off. But I have really been pleased with these, y'all. So if you've been seeing these on TikTok, I wish they were in my shop, or I wish I had my shop because y'all could go to it. But y'all just be patient with me, and I'll have it in there. You bake? What do you bake? Do you bake sourdough? This is my pea flour. And I'm fixing to show y'all the bread. I didn't infuse enough pea flour to get my bread dark purple. So the next time I do the pea flour sourdough, I'll probably do a live with y'all, and I'll prep it a little bit sooner, and I'll add more pea flour to it to get it a really pretty darker purple. So I'm not real hungry right now, so I'm going to use this piece. We're going to toast it with some butter. And then also inside of this bread, I put, let me show y'all, infused salt with rosemary and lavender. And I put citrus and fennel. And every once in a while you get a little bite of fennel and a little bit of lavender. And a little bit of cardamom. Cardamom is really good to help activate your sourdough starter, they say, if you use a little bit of it. So it's a really nice flavor going on in this bread right here. But I do want it to be a little more purple. I need to find my spatula. What did I do with it? I know I used it for lunch, or here it is. I used it for lunch earlier when I had my French onion soup. What do you bake, Jessie? How many I got in here? Let's see if I need to update y'all folks. I got 8 of y'all in here. Hi. If any of you are new popping in or just relaxing with some beautiful jazz music, I posted a video right before this of me picking beauty berries, and then my butter, and then this whole live has been on making beautyberry jelly. So I was able to get 3.5 8-ounce jars with the amount of beautyberries that I picked this morning. So right now I have those in the water bath canner going, and I am fixing to have me some beautyberry jelly on some butterfly pea flour, fennel, lavender, sourdough bread. This one I'm going to keep in the ice box. I'm not going to can it, and we'll just eat it within the next 3 weeks. But there's also a little bit left in the pot. So we're going to smear it on that toast, and we're going to all taste it together. It smells beautiful. The name fits it. It fits it perfectly. And also, if you're new popping in, and I've been repeating myself a little bit, but I have a YouTube channel that I've had for, I don't know, a long time, but it's real categorized over there. I have a playlist. You can go to all my categories and stuff. I post my lives over there. I will post this live over there because I don't think you can post a live on TikTok that's 2 hours long or more or whatever. So you can go back and watch the whole thing if you want it. I just posted a live on there from the other day. It was about 2+ hours, and I made French onion soup, venison French onion soup, and we talked about sourdough starter. We talked about herbalism plants, my apothecary that I've got over there. So there's just too much good information in lives that you just to let them go to waste. So I save them and I post them, and you can post long videos on YouTube. So. Y'all, are y'all kidding me? Freaking back burners on. I got it up on the wrong spot. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it's 3:30. My husband's fixing to be home. I'm excited. I'm telling you, when you get up and do walk and talk, your day goes by fast. I had a guitar class yesterday. And I'm working on a song, and I'm new. I'm very new at that. I like to sing though, but I want to learn to play. And kind of getting that song down. I'm excited about it. It's called Meet Me in the Woods. Something Hughes. I can't remember her name. I can play that. I can try to play it for y'all in a minute when we get my toast done. I'll go get it right now because that toast is going to take a minute. Hold on. This is my pretty guitar bag. Isn't she pretty? The flowers all over it. I love it. And then I had this made. I have a Zazzle account where I have designed some things. Some of my oil painted rose. You can buy it off of there. But I had this made. This is actually Xenia, my chicken. Her name is Xenia. And this is her sister who passed away, Dahlia. So that's what I keep my my guitar class book in. I'm watching my toast, don't worry. Oh yeah, it's got a little ways to go, so we'll just do a little jingle real quick. Crap. Might have to tune it. Isn't she pretty? Her little strap is pretty too. Hopefully I didn't just knock it out of tune there, but we'll see. I'm a beginner, okay? Anyway, I have to play that song for y'all, like on the laptop. never done it like this. Let me get my chair. I think I need to tighten up my strap. My bread is looking good. I need that middle kind of done a little bit. Do this one more time and then we're gonna have some toast. Anyway, Meet Me in the Woods Tonight. It's a good song, and I'm trying to learn it. Meet me in the woods tonight. Okay, yeah, now we're toasty, baby. Let's get a plate. My live the other day also consisted of my new simple white dishes that I got that I'd like to put on TikTok Shop. This is 10 Strawberry Street. The label already came off, but they're still good plates to me, if you ask me, so I'm happy. Alright, so I've already got my toasted butter on here. Let us put some of the jelly. We'll sit over here. Have some jellies and toasties. We're still not in a bowl yet in the water bath here. Our Beauty Berry jelly. And I'm going to scrape the pot and get some out of there, because we ain't wasting it. Some beef jelly, some warm buttered ups, butterfly pea flour, lavender, fennel, sourdough bread. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at my husband right now. He's so funny. I guess that's enough. A little more. Okay, let's taste it. On bread. Y'all, it tastes like grape jelly, kind of. Very good. Off my land. Yum. I wish y'all could try it with me. I'm excited. Jelly's a treat. A lot of sugar. And maybe one day, Jesse, are you still here? Do you do low carb jellies? I know there's a way. Hey Jesse, do you do low carb jellies sometimes? I'm eating it on toast. It's really good. Y'all want to try Bite Girls? Stay right there. Let me give y'all a bite. Let me give y'all a little bite. Okay, say hi to everybody. Tell Mama what you think of that. You want to bite Angel Baby? I think they approve. I'm impressed with this jelly, y'all. It's so good. You know, you would kind of think it'd be weird. Love your pups. I have 2-year-old Dachshunds. Wiener dogs. Oh, thank you, Jesse. My sister used to have Dachshunds. And I'm not trying to be a negative person here, but just awareness. She lost both of hers to the Sega palm tree. So hopefully you don't have a swimming pool and you got Sega palms. Be careful, okay? Dachshunds are so sweet, but for some reason the Sega palm they were toxic to them, and I don't know if they like to chew on it or what. But she didn't know. She thought they got bit by a snake. I don't know. And they finally figured it out, and my brother-in-law was so mad. He dug them up and threw them away. That was years ago. But since we learned about it, we heard that it is a thing. So just be careful. I'm eating the jelly on toast. I'm gonna hang a few more minutes with you guys, and then I'm gonna sign off and clean up my kitchen and get ready for the hubby to come home. It is so good, huh, Mama? We all love it. Me and you and you and you. These are party Yorkies, Jesse. A lot of people think they're Shih Tzus, I think, but they're not. Okay. I'll get one more bite. Thank you. They're spoiled. I cook their dog food. I groom them myself. I do the whole shebango. I feel better doing it. I don't know. Myself. And then the fact that we live so far out, it's really hard for me to just make appointments for them, and drive far. Like just for my guitar class, I have to drive 45 minutes. Y'all are sweet babies. I love y'all. So, y'all, the Beauty Berry was a hit. I loved it. Definitely worth the time of picking them because they are little. And again, go look at a video that I posted before I put the live on. You can see me gathering the beauty berries and picking them. And basically, I just held my bowl. It was this bowl right here. That's the quantity. I had it almost to the top, and I got 4.5 8-ounce jars with that quantity. So if I had 2 of these bowls, I probably could have got 8 jars, 8-ounce jars. But this size right here. Here's the pulp. They were beautiful purple. But they grow in clusters. Look how pretty in the light. And I would basically just hold my hand over the cluster and the bowl under it, and I would just kind of work the berries off of the branch, and they just fall into the bowl. Worth the time. Next time though, I'm gonna double up on what I gather and hopefully get more. I do that too. Our next town from us is. You take guitar class? Gosh, we have a lot in common. It's crazy. That's awesome. I'm glad you came in today. We're still waiting on it to boil. We're not boiling yet. Do you wait for yours to boil and then you set the timer? Oh, it's starting. I think it's starting to do it. I mean, very close. 341. So I'm gonna say 350. I'm done. Wait till it boils. Okay, then I bet. Oh, piano. Oh, he has a lady that teaches piano there also. Leftover fruit you can do smoothies with. True. Wait. Okay. Like the beauty berries, we can't eat these unless they're cooked because it'll make you sick. So, like maybe if you were doing blackberry, you're saying. I actually, I have this, our son bought us this Ninja ice cream maker. We have a mulberry tree in our garden, and it did amazing this year. So, this is mulberries right here that I picked and froze, and then I made a mulberry ice cream, and then this is a pineapple Dole Whip with toasted coconut. But yeah, is that what you mean about saving fruit, blackberry? Yeah, okay. Right. Definitely could do that. I freeze it. And definitely would put it in a smoothie or that ice cream that I just showed you. So yeah, thank you for that tip because we don't waste around here. We don't waste around here. This darn try thing. Yeah, it's kind of crooked. You coming over from Colorado? That's good stuff. My hair's a little wonky today because I'm walking, talking in the morning, so I'm just glad to be out of bed and doing it. We're still not boiling yet. It's almost though. I'm just kind of playing with this tripod, seeing how I like it. It's new. You should see this thing. The legs are bendable. It's really neat. I used to have a taller one, and I do feel like that my camera needs to be up here. I don't know. I'll work on it. Has it been good the way my camera's been with this whole live? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions. Well, I think I'm going to sign off, everyone, and get my kitchen cleaned. And you need to tell them hi. The angel baby wants to tell them hi. Mm-hmm. Get my kitchen cleaned and rest the rest of the day. But I've had fun. Anyone that came in, I'm glad you're here. You're in a good space. We're positive here and here to share and learn together on all kinds of things. It's always going to be interesting because there's a lot going on here. I have a YouTube channel. I'll mention one more time. Pharaoh Farms on YouTube, where I will post this entire live. We just made beautyberry jelly, beautyberry jelly, and it turned out really nice. I'm very pleased with it. So I like to just relax to some jazz music, and I hope it's been relaxing for you here today with me. And I hope you'll join me again, and I'm sure I'll be back on again this week, okay? So give me a follow, and if you follow me, I'll follow you back. God bless. And here's how I like to start my lives and end my lives. Pray more, worry less, and pray often, because he hears us. I love you guys. God bless. Bye, Jessie. Have a blessed day, darling.